Imagine stumbling upon a seemingly ordinary 1983 $1 coin, only to find out it's worth thousands, maybe even tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. What if that dull coin sitting in a forgotten drawer could change your life? This is the story of one of the rarest and most mysterious coins in American numismatic history, the 1983 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, a tiny handful hold secrets and errors that make them unimaginably valuable today. So before you dismiss those old coins as spare change, you might want to take a closer look. Because if you happen to have one of these rare varieties, you could be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. The 1983 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar coin is part of a short-lived series minted from 1979 to 1981 and briefly again in 1999. But the 1983 version wasn't intended for public release in the form of collector or business strike coins. No 1983 P. Susan B. Anthony dollars were made for circulation, at least not officially. Only a very limited number were struck as presentation pieces and were not supposed to be distributed to the public. That's where the story gets interesting. At some point, a very small batch of these coins found their way into the hands of collectors, possibly through government mishandling or as part of sealed mint sets that were unintentionally released. Because of their extremely limited number and the mystery surrounding their release, these coins are incredibly sought after today. With so few known to exist, they have skyrocketed in value at auctions, selling for hundreds, thousands, and even into the tens of thousands of dollars when in pristine condition or with unique attributes. What makes the 1983 P dollar even more fascinating is the existence of error varieties, especially those with a dramatic die clash, off-center strike, or full strike details with deep mirror-like proof surfaces. A coin with a strong die clash can show ghost-like impressions of design elements from the opposite side of the coin, creating a chilling and mesmerizing look that collectors drool over. When these rare errors appear on a coin that's already nearly impossible to find in the first place, it sends its value soaring. Some examples have fetched well over $10,000 in public auctions. And as awareness of this rarity spreads, the demand and value are only expected to increase. The most pristine, high-grade 1983 P dollars, especially those graded MS-67 and higher by PCGS or NGC, are even rumored to be worth upwards of $50,000 or more, depending on market demand and eye appeal. Imagine the excitement of finding such a coin in your collection or acquiring one through a lucky trade, only to realize you've just stumbled on a jackpot. Collectors love this coin not just for its rarity but also for its story. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was controversial from the start. Its small size led to confusion with quarters, and public acceptance was low. The coin was only produced for a few years before being shelved, making the entire series a relatively short chapter in U.S. mint history. But the 1983 P is like a hidden epilogue that only the most passionate collectors know about, a chapter that brings mystery, rarity, and the thrill of the unknown. Owning one is like being part of a secret club, a member of a select group who holds a coin the U.S. Mint itself never really intended to be out there. That kind of exclusivity is priceless in the world of coin collecting. If you're checking your collection right now or suddenly feel the urge to dig through that dusty jar of coins in your closet, you're not alone. Every year, new discoveries are made by people just like you. People who thought their coins were worthless until one day, they weren't. So don't overlook the 1983 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar. Look closely. Check the mint mark. Examine the condition. You never know, you could be holding a treasure that turns your hobby into a headline. With potential values reaching thousands, tens of thousands, or possibly even six figures for the finest examples, this little-known coin could be the most exciting and valuable piece in your entire collection. Keep watching, because we're diving deeper into how to spot a real 1983 P rarity, what features increase its value, and where to go if you think you've got one. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.